It's time for the crossover.
Octane. Oh, there, family. What is good? How the man keeping, Brethren? All right, them so fix them. So fix things. Octane said not seen. We might talk to. It's the one and only DJ Roddy G, man. It's been a minute. Several years ago, we did there and we have our reasoning, you understand? But they are getting up on the bridge 99 FM in the family.
Yeah, man, I know who me I talk about.
It's right, you see it.
Yeah, what's up? What go on? Talk to me.
You want to talk to me because the man a burn a fire. You still have the fire, still a blaze of fire, brother.
Fire never stop.
Right, trust me. We have to check in on the social media. You've been busy, you've been active, you've been overseas. How overseas I treat the eye? You work a put in same way?
Great, right now, I'm there. Right now, I'm in North Carolina. I promote my new album same way.
What's the title of that album?
Mr. Youth always improvise and always go with the tides, you know what I mean?
Definitely. And the title of that album, promoting the new album, what's the title of that album?
The new album is Moods. And it's more female oriented, so I have to go meet the girls and make sure that I sing for them, man. You know what I mean? Because our next album coming out shortly, and that is more on the conscious side. You know, me have all different type of songs and all different type of personas.
Definitely, that fire that you started out blazing from the youth that break onto the scene. Boy, right, you know, Octane, your catalog so huge, me can't even remember. Stop Vampire, would that be one of the first tunes you bust up on the scene with?
Yeah, I think Stop Vampire was my first official break, and then shortly after that, I did Gun Rise with Teflon, and then from there, so, you know what I mean, I have a whole heap of different songs, and you know, from all different genres. And I was the only artist. When we do the research, I'm the first artist and the only artist we break in a dancehall and reggae one time. So we have a hit reggae song and a hit dancehall song.
Yes,
one time.
Yes, I would agree with that. I don't even have to go too far into the history books. I have to check. I think just on that speech, I am inclined to agree with that because your style of delivery, it took the world by storm. You were running conscious music and dancehall same time. And
dancehall same time.
And so now step forward to the present time. Different sound, reggae have a different sound, have a different vibe, a different... no, I don't want to say different energy, but you have different sounds coming out. The music have a different sound. The younger people, them have a different sound. And the producers are moving to a different sound. How are you adjusting to that sound? And what have you delivered in that, you know, that kind of, that lane there?
But to be honest, check 90% of the youth them are sing J. Who them sound like? I mean them sound like.
Definitely.
Just check it. I just threw them and give me the credit. I mean, remember saying, and me create the style of the youth them I use and the type of music that you see producer producing now. Me create that genre because when remember say me the only artist we bust we never bust in our camp.
Yes. Left Clarendon on your own.
You have Alliance, you have Judgment Yard, you have David House, you have Fifth Element, you know, you have Scatter them. You know what I mean? Mr. G, but me are the only artists who emerge on the scene where don't break through any camp.
Yes. Yeah.
That's why my first set of songs them was single. Because when me go check them producer advice,
nobody know you. Yeah.
No, some them too singing. Me no fit pan a dance already. Me go check a reggae producer, them say me too sing J-ish, me not sing. So I never get the opportunity. Just that few people in the initial stage like Arrows, Penthouse, Mr. G, Liquid. Liquid are the first person who advised me on a dance style rhythm. So, you know what I mean? And then him was one of the first person who said, yo, you can do both, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then now I have a brethren in Dunkirk, him named Danger, who always I say, yo, him one of the first, the first person will say, yo, I want you to do both genres because you sound different. When you do a dancehall music, you sound totally different from when you do a reggae songs. Him say people do dancehall and reggae now, but we can identify that is the particular person. Definitely. But when you do reggae, so like me would do hot a fire burning, so hot keep the fire burning. You think them send up blood around here. You think them snap but no cold sweat. Yeah, man, I got dead in the east fling them and make the race. Different from you say, every man is straight and clean, but a blank. Sound different, you understand? Then I
Definitely.
say, yo, you can do both because you master both. So from this, I took that advice and I do both songs. So the sing J thing now, one of the time I come on a whole heap of backlash because I was one of the biggest artists at the time, but you know, every time them do a year-end review, them was like, Octane around the place, but him not have identity. But them not understand so I was creating a new niche for dancehall and reggae music, something in between. That's why different page. Japutayana different. All of these songs depend on some dance, semi-dancehall, semi-hip hop. We
Yes.
still come turn out to be chop. No. You understand? Chop dancehall, no. So I was the one right in the middle right there where I do the songs them by myself on some different rhythms. I notice all of the top rhythm them. Me exist two Gaza and Gully, me exist four Gaza and Gully, but me never voice. Me never voice Stephen till way down. Me never voice with Dan Conley until way after. Me never voice with a lot of the major producers them because them never see me as a individual who can match up on the rhythm, but that's why I'm have to create something different for myself.
Yes, I. Yes, I. And creating something different is what you still continue to do. You are promoting new music, collab with Bungie Garlin. Next, the
Yeah,
remix.
yeah, that's the remix for next, and that is off of the new album Moods. You know
Let's.
what I mean? And then I have a song named Moods produced by ZJ Spark. So I'm gonna do that song for the ladies. And then we have a brand new reggae album that semi-reggae in between. You know what I mean? Reality type of vibe we have a love. Just shoot a video of it.
All right,
Um
Octane. We got to take a
yeah.
break real quick, but we want the listeners, we want the Bridge Nation to hear next. So don't move, don't drop the connection. We're soon forward. See it?
I ain't going nowhere.
Let's say, Octane, this album is all about the ladies, yeah?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And
When I put a one reality song on it still, but I don't know.
yeah, man. And you're no stranger to making all the ladies perform, jiggle, and jiggle
Yeah.
up for the ride. All of them thing the ladies been loving Octane for a minute.
Because most of my fans them is females still, you know. Man, the man them not really to get along because through the female they love me too much, and then from the man them I remind them who they are. So
Y'all is from
yeah, but
birthday.
90%, like 75% of my audience is always female. So CJ Sparks always cost me for years, like, yo, if you have so much females who love you, why you don't service them in terms of music? So you know what I mean? It took me a while to really get that narrative. So, you know, because I always depend uplifting and motivating and elevating, but you have to understand, say, at the same time when you come across and you motivate, that you playing music and you still motivate. When you go out and play for an outdoor event, you have to understand that you're in an entertainment you're on an entertainment platform. So once you're doing music, you also have to consider entertainment also. That is very imperative.
Yes, man.
You understand? And as the audience grow, then you find out that there's different characters who enter, who pay to come to see you, who just want to enjoy themselves. You hearing me?
Definitely, yeah, man. Still hearing you. And so you have to cater to that audience. If you know that the fans are there, in that audience, you have a certain set of people that want a certain energy. You have to deliver that. But you also still, in recent times, you decided to take up your kind of your social responsibility, and you had some views to share on what is going on in a jam down. What are your views on what is happening in Jamaica?
Well, it's not really views, you know. It's FACTS.
Facts. Yes, I.
Yeah, there's not really views. It's just that, you know, people too near the forest them can't see the trees, and you have to understand, say, I myself, Andrew Wellness, which is the Prime Minister, I don't have nothing personal with the person, but the seat that you occupy is very imperative to the country. Understand? And we all know politics. We all know from the other side, PMP to Labour. We all know that politics and the system always exploit. You know what I mean? The civilians them of the country. We all know that. We're not naive.
Right.
You know? But at the same time, while you're doing that, create opportunities. Create opportunities. So the day-to-day man, Jamaica is not like Barbados or Bermuda, which is the economic system is very strong, which is $1 to $1 Bermuda. It's not like that. We have an economic system where 1,000 Jamaican dollars have no value.
True.
And you have to understand the people bills always exceeding people income. And we always have to understand that it's a chain link country that we're in. You understand? So when you stop one person, you stop 20 families.
Yeah. Because it's a trickle down effect.
Yes, it's a trickle down effect. And if you're running the country and if you don't come to that realization that is that. And then now majority artists will take their platform, and people who connected to music will take their platform and go their way to create content to ridicule me and you.
And not taking on the real challenges of the day.
You come from a garrison community, you come from ghetto, and you will never yet adjust it because you're praying, yo, me don't want my visa get this or me don't want me that, because that's why you go to school and you have education and you have diplomacy. America is not a fool where if you not offend them or violate the rules, them not go away. And you can bring certain things across without disrespecting a person.
That's
why you get your education.
To be smart about it.
Knowledge.
Yes.
You understand what I mean? You have knowledge.
So hold on, Octane. I want to find out. You dropped this album Moods, and earlier in the conversation you said, all right, so I'm coming out with another project which is cultural. Some of these topics will dealt with in that album.
Some of them topics I do like no fire, no burn, boy. You know, God that's my witness. I check this. When I hear about judgment, long time I tell you, say I hate this. Yeah. You politician boy, just walk through the ghetto now. So the people them a leave. Should have shame. Hey, you can't buy food, but him have a big matic and the system fi blame. Oh, a pressure to every fi we carry. Oh God, you know, see say we are strain. Oh, and the people who ya run my country need one brain. But tell you this, stop vote for sugar, stop vote for salt. We loyal to a fault. None heritage we carry on. You know, say the land them want it. Stop vote for egg. Stop vote for bread. Yeah. And when they get to youth, them are dead. You know what I mean? So that's one of the songs them on the album. And then, you know what I mean, with our youth, I've only for different things. So we just spread the album so other people can relate to it too.
All right, Octane. On that note, I have to say, brother, it's good to hear from the eye. We're looking forward to more music from you, whether cultural or for the ladies. That cultural project, timeline on it before we go?
It's supposed to be like the 19th of November, but I consider, you know what I mean, because it's a very special project and it was ordained by the Almighty to do it. And most of the things, a lot of people say, Octane, I'm not hearing all about conscious songs over the last year and 2 or maybe 2 years, because I tell them say it mean a lot. I can do dancehall music, that's entertainment. But when me I do these songs, it comes from the core of
Octane.
Me. Like really love when me bring across that message. So if the people them not listen, you know what I mean, I can't be a shepherd if I don't have sheep.
Definitely.
You know? The people them in a listening mood, but now them in a listening mood because the country itself and the world put them put them back against the wall.
So yeah.
And that is what I use my platform, different the people them and say, yo, here we go. Meet me halfway, do it. I say, all right, listen, if you are gonna lock down the country, don't pray the upper class. Even the middle class. The middle class is just a stick a wall up the middle class people of the country.
Look for the foundation.
Remember them. So when you're making this decision immediately, how the man will sell ticket on the roadside of yourself, or the taxi man, or you ever survive. Music lockdown for the last 2 years. So nobody in artists now. So all these people, all these vendors, these mechanics, this barbershop, all these people, all them have a survive. And them have kids, them have bills, them have things. So once you're going to lock it down, just like America and other countries, everywhere in the country, everywhere in the world, if you're going to lock down this, you have COVID budget. Where is it?
Octane. We have to leave it with that message, that question right there. So Octane, as me say, peace and love, family. Glad to hear from the eye. We're looking forward to that album. We have ears and we're ready for listen, my brother. So until the album drop, that's blessings
and
honor in the family.
Man. Bless your family. You know what I mean? Big up everybody where I listen. Big up on yourself. And always remember the Almighty. Keep the Almighty close.
Right.
And here we're going. I look with a positive note, and enough people don't know this. We're in year 2021, right? We have 79 more years before we reach 22nd century. 79 more years. Remember, say 90% of us right now that is listening this, me in my 30s, 79 more years. I'm not going to live for 79 more years. A lot of people, you're not going to live for the 22nd century. So just remember, say you're going to depart in this. In the 79 more years, one of them day, they are here a day. Make use of what you have now.
Right now.
Make use of what you have now. Make the impact now.
All right, Octane. Bless.